Before going into this interview, my subject interested me because I wanted to know more about their life. I had always thought of them as wise and knowing, so I thought they would be the perfect person to interview for this project. I thought they would have a lot of insight on aging and having a meaningful life, since they are older and have a happy life. I already knew that they were married and had kids, but I didn't know much else about them, so I thought this would be the perfect excuse to talk to them more. They did surprise me because they knew a lot about all aspects of life that I asked them about, and they did know the things that I expected them to know. From this interview, I learned about the key to having a happy life is to stop judging other people and be happy with yourself first. One of the stories that they told me was when they just got a job. They told me that someone made fun of their looks and that insult stuck with them for a majority of their life. Then they realized that the person doesn't really matter and that other people love them for that same thing that the person made fun of them for. Now she can't even remember what they said about them. This relates to what I learned because it shows that if you judge someone, then that can stay with them for the majority of their lives or even their entire life. But soon they realize that that doesn't matter and that you should be happy with yourself. Another life experience that they had was when they first started dating their partner. They told me that it was difficult for them at first. At the time, they didn't really know why it wasn't working because they did love each other. Now they know why it wasn't working. My subject told me it was because they didn't really love themselves. That was getting in the way of their relationship because they weren't mentally healthy. And to have a healthy relationship, you have to have a healthy mindset. This relates to what I learned because they had to focus on themselves before they could be in a relationship with someone else. You have to be happy with yourself before you can expect anyone else to be happy with you. The last life experience they told me about was when they were approached by a homeless man. They told me that they were always taught that homeless people chose to be homeless because they didn't, and because of that, they didn't deserve your attention and they are degenerates. But this particular experience stood out to them because when this homeless man approached them, they said, "If you need money so bad, then why don't you just get a job?" The man smiled at them and asked how he was supposed to do that. Eventually, they realized that it wasn't that easy for homeless people to just get a job. This helped me learn the lesson because it shows that everyone deserves a chance even when they aren't in the best of situations. You don't know their life and you shouldn't judge people for not having a life just like yours. Even people that you think are the worst type of people can be really nice and just struggling for a bit in their life. In conclusion, I learned that the key to having a happy life is to not judge yourself and be confident within yourself. My approach to life will be much different because a lot of the times I forget that people are just trying to be happy, so I shouldn't judge them for the things that will make them happy. I will also try not to judge myself too harshly. I think that everyone should keep in mind that different people have different ways of being happy, and we are all just trying to live, so we shouldn't judge them for it.